Hello guys and welcome back to Dance Mums, and we are currently live right now and we're about to watch the episode we've all been dreading. I know guys, it's taken 3 seasons and 6 episodes to get us to this point, but it's time to say goodbye to our dear friend Kelly. Honestly, I'm gutted. Kelly has been my fave since day 1. She has been incredible. Her and Christy are a dynamic duo. And it's just a shame that, unfortunately, she has to go now. We're going to watch how she leaves. I know vaguely what happens. But remember, the only thing I've seen from this episode is literally the slap. And that is it. I know none of the context. I know none of the aftermath. I don't know anything. So I hope you guys are excited. But before we do, we have to get into Pyramid, which is going to magically appear behind me because I forgot to set it up for the stream. So, cut to future Ethan. So, at the bottom of the pyramid, we have Abby, of course. Why wouldn't it be Abby? She's a vile human being, and she just is the worst in the world. And obviously, these are my thoughts on episode 6 and not of the episode that I've already seen because I forgot to do the pyramid last night. Whoopsie. But I just cannot stand her. Melissa, I don't remember you being particularly good in the last episode. I don't remember. Same with Jill. Like, I feel like there were just no moments of, oh my god, you're amazing. Actually, wait, was last episode was the, oh, maybe Jill should be a little bit higher. Maybe I'll stick Jill like, let's stick Jill like here, because I did actually appreciate her in the last episode. But, yeah, these two, yeah, they can stay at the bottom. They can stay at the bottom. These 4 divas are here because the group number was okay at best. Like, it wasn't amazing. It didn't set the world on fire. It wasn't blowing my brains out, do you know what I mean? It was just okay. It was alright. It was what it was. Then we have the remaining mums, because they all had to put up with severe bullshit last week. And I've just had enough. I've had enough of them being made to feel bad. So you know what? It is what it is. And then we head up to the second layer of the pyramid, where we have our duet people. I'm shocked that they didn't both fly off there. I mean, Nia was close. But the duet was good. I was impressed with it. I thought they did an absolutely fabulous job. And sometimes you gotta have 17 minutes to do a dance, and sometimes you don't. And these guys shouldn't have had 17 minutes to do it, but here we are. It is where it is at the end of the day. So that means on top of the pyramid is Chloe, and that's because I really liked her dance. Her dance was good. She was the only soloist competing last week, and if I'm being 100% honest, she should have beaten younger Chloe, newer Chloe, not as good Chloe. Like, she should have beaten her, let's be honest. So that is Pyramid. Let us get back into the episode.
I would love to say congratulations. I would like to be excited about the overall high score win of the group routine.
So why aren't we excited by the overall group winning? Like, what's going on here? Why are we unhappy? What is she going to spring on us right now? I am a little bit concerned because we're not doing that. We're not doing that today. Niceness, okay? Because Kelly's last episode. Be kind. Hashtag be kind. Thank you, Frederick, for the $1 donation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
But I wasn't too excited about my 4th place solo.
Oh.
And my 3rd place duet.
Oh. Well, maybe if you'd given them longer than 17 minutes and not set Chloe up against someone that was better than her. I don't think she was better than Chloe. I actually thought Chloe did really, really well last week. But you could tell that she was definitely set up. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Let's be honest. She was set up.
Abby, do you regret bringing Chloe in, who took time away from every one of these kids? Do you regret that, or?
No, actually, I really enjoyed working with that young lady.
Oh, because I don't have regrets. Every choice that I make, I stand by 100%. Like thinking that this hairband was a good idea today.
She didn't fit in with this team, and more than that, she took time away from your kids.
And you said you wanted a dancer and a dance mom that could hit the ground running. She never catch the starting block.
Holly and Jill, I'm proud of you right now. I'm proud of you. You're speaking up. You're fighting back against the tyranny. And that is all we can ask for at this point in time. That is all we can ask for. Because I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. I've had enough. And if I'm at this level at the start of the episode, can you imagine where I'm going to be by the end?
I'm looking to cast an entire new elite junior competition team.
I'm not replacing one of yous. I'm replacing all of yous. You're all going to the scrap heap. I can't keep doing that voice, guys. The vocals are not good today. But what do you mean we're doing a whole new team? A whole new team? Why? Why? We know that's not going to happen. You're not replacing this team. Do you know what I mean? We're not doing that. So why are we even bothering?
This is the beginning of the end. Start a new team that will beat the old team. She's gonna have to start all over. I think she's crazy for doing this.
I'm auditioning kids from all over the country now. I know what I want.
Now this is some pure Abby logic, because when Kathy likes to bring in these little ringers and make a whole new team, how could she? How dare she go trawling the dregs of the society around the country and bring them in and dance against my team? But then when it's her own team, she's like, oh yeah, let me go around the country picking up the best of society. And it's like, come on. Come on. Are you not even sensing a little bit of the irony? Like a little bit. There's not a single bit of irony that you're noticing here. Okay.
You know what, Abby? If you want to take Maddie to dance on your new elite junior team, go ahead, because we did a dance last year without Maddie, and we still won.
Christy's right, though. Christy actually is right. That whole situation backfired massively on Abby because they proved that they didn't need Maddie to win. They didn't. And that's so unfortunate because the entire narrative is that the only person that is causing them to win is Maddie. And what did they do? Win without her. So actually, that is kind of hilarious. Yeah, take her. We'll still be winning.
Chloe. Oh! Fourth? Not good enough. Not for the experience that you have already had. And next, Kendall.
I don't even care.
I don't even care. I don't care that my little Kendall's on the bottom of the pyramid. No. No, I'd never care that she's on the bottom of the pyramid. No. You can just see her blood is boiling. She's like, I don't even care. I don't even care. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just talk about it in therapy. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, next, we have Nia.
I've just clocked that if Nia and Kendall and Chloe are on the bottom of the pyramid, then that means that in their final episode, Brooke or Paige are not going to be on the bottom of the pyramid. How iconic is that? That is iconic.
And next, we have Mackenzie.
No way. No way are Paige and Brooke on the second layer of the pyramid for their final episode. I am blown away. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Did they know that they were leaving in this episode? Did they know? Is this a conspiracy theory going on?
And we could have come up with more difficult work to do on that chair. Figure out what you can and cannot do. Come back and say, you know what? I can do this. Do you like it? I can do that. Do you like it? That's how it works when you're 15.
So let me get this straight. You complain when the kids choreograph for themselves, but when they don't choreograph for themselves, then you're angry that they didn't choreograph for themselves and you want them to choreograph for themselves. And I'm saying choreograph a little bit too much for my liking. What's going on up in here? Like, actually, what's happening? I'm so baffled and crazy and confused.
You're pretty high up on the pyramid. And I kept going back to your look. It wasn't about your dancing. It wasn't about your technique. I thought that the number was good for you.
What sort of a compliment is that? Like, actually, let's sit and think about it for a second. What is that compliment? I haven't put you here because you were good at dancing. I haven't put you here because you were good with the technique. I put you here because in the number I chose, you fit into it. What? What in the bullshit is that explanation? Like, actually, what's going on here?
You will also be performing a solo this week. It will be a contemporary acrobatic routine. It better be amazing.
No pressure then. No pressure at all.
I hope Kelly embraces this as a wonderful opportunity for Paige instead of having a hissy fit because Paige has too much on her plate.
So let me get this straight. The only reason why you're giving Paige and Brooke these opportunities is because the people you would usually put in for these opportunities are performing at a different event. Why are we not just going to that event? Like, what's happening here? Do you know what I mean? Like, actually, what's going on?
Chloe, you're going to come to the audition. And your mom is going to work too. Kelly, you think you're up to helping Christy?
Run me my money, though. Run me my money. If I'm working 8 hours, I want my pay packet. Where's my pay packet? Run me my money.
They're attending Nuvo dance competition in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Not only do we have a competition in New York, but Maddie and her friend Kalani are getting to do a duet at Nuvo.
Okay, I did know that Kalani's in this episode, but why are we going to a whole separate competition at the same time as they're meant to be in New York? Like, what are we doing here? What's going on here? I don't understand the logic of this. Yeah, you know what? It's Abby logic, which means that you can't understand it as a normal human being. So therefore, we just gotta move past it and move on. So, you know what? Fair and valid.
Oh, God. The group dance this week is called Beautiful Revenge.
Surprise, surprise! Everybody's doing the same thing, and Maddie's doing her own thing. What's the point of a group number? Like, actually, what is the point of a group number? What is the point, guys? Actually, what's the point? I was gonna say, like, it's starting to feel like Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons with, like, Maddie and the backup dancers. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Brooke, you're in the middle of a circle. Everyone's around you. You look like you never had a dance class in your life, and you arch back to a back bend. And then you put your hands down and bent down instead of sliding.
Sorry, I got completely distracted by pouring more Prosecco into my glass. But the look that Brooke just gave Abby, vile. Absolutely vile. That's a crazy look. That's an absolutely crazy look. Funny how Brad Evans thought the mums had a choice to walk away from the show. To be 100% honest, if you guys hadn't told me about these locked in 6-season contracts, I probably would have been like, why did they not leave? Do you know what I mean? Christy looked like she was choosing violence from the jump. Christy's always choosing violence from the jump.
But Maddie gets to stay.
Yeah, Maddie's going to be on that new team. Why would Abby say Maddie will be on the new team, but no one else?
I have no idea.
Bitch, you have every idea. I'm sorry, Melissa. I'm sorry, but you play dumb too often at this point, too often. I'm sick and tired of it. I've had enough. I've had enough of it. Because what do you mean? Oh, I don't possibly know why she would want to keep Maddie on her new team. Are we being serious? Are we actually being serious?
Hello! How are you? Oh,
She always blames other people.
how are you?
Oh, hey, Kalani. Hey, Kalani. You better work your ass off because I've been watching you on AUDC and you have not impressed me yet. Like, actually, if anything, you've not impressed me multiple times. You've had 2 horrifically awful duets with Tyler or Travis. I can't remember which one. I think it was Travis. Yeah, because Travis is still in the competition at the point I'm at. So, I'm sorry, Kalani. You got to work your ass off. You have to. Because this face, not bothered about you. I ain't bothered. I ain't bothered, though. But I'm even bothered. I ain't bothered. I ain't bothered. I'm not bothered.
Well, that's Kalani. Well, they're Abby's ultimate dancers. These are the 2 finalists.
Right, you wanna watch?
Spoiler alert! Chill! I thought this was a safe space.
I mean, seriously, a solo, a duet, a group, and audition.
You want Paige in these numbers, right?
I don't think it's normal to have a solo duet and a group. I mean, like someone else should have had either the solo or the duet.
You know what? Kelly's got a point here. Kelly actually has a big point because I'm fairly certain that Maddie and Chloe have done it twice, maybe, in the entire time of Dance Moms. Nobody else has ever done a solo duet and a group number. And I'm fairly certain the only people that have are Chloe and Maddie. So I do feel like it is a little bit unfair. I mean, it is a little bit ridiculous to be taking Chloe and Paige It is a little bit ridiculous to be taking Nia, Kendall, Maddie and Mackenzie all to one competition and then not having them compete the same dances at the next competition. Like, if we're not recording one of the competitions, we could just take them to the next competition. But again, Abby doesn't have the logic, so you know what? It's fine. Kelly is checked out. Absolutely, she's checked out. She's been checked out. She's been checked out since the start of season 3. So this is no surprise. Tyler Johnson with the $20 donation. Thank you very, very much, mate. Thank you so much. That is so, so lovely. Thank you so much.
She has a solo and a duet to do it, and Kelly's not pulling it. She's not pulling it. She's not going to cry. The kid's not going to run off the stage. She's going to go. She's going to do the solo. It's going to be good. And we're all going to have fun.
That doesn't sound like I'm having much fun. I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun, Abby. Please. Please. Thank you so much, Karen, for the donation. $20 as well. Oh my god, W's in the chat for Karen are iconic. And we're all gonna have fun. I'm gonna use that the next time I'm arguing with my friends and they don't want to do it. Amy with the 10 New Zealand dollars. Thank you so much. Thank you. I mean, you're already an iconic member of the channel. So thank you very much.
Down, 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 and then you're gonna like break away and PK back. Chloe and Paige are performing a contemporary duet called Wish.
What is going on? What is with these silly little things in the back of the... What's going on? I've had enough. Can we send Abby to the slaughterhouse already? Like, what's going on? Oh, thank you so much, Frederick, for the $2 donation. A little broke right now, but enjoy. Don't worry yourself. Just the fact that you're even donating is incredible and means a lot to me.
Chloe played the duet music for me in the car on the way.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really pretty, but the words, you were my friend, but you grew up like my sister.
Aww.
And it says, like, you taught me how to do my makeup. I mean,
That's so
it's
cute.
really sweet.
You're going to New York City.
We're not gonna say that Abby has changed her ethnicity in this episode, but it looks like she's changed her ethnicity in this episode because what is this tan?
Are you better than they are? I don't know.
I just don't know when this became sabotage your students.
Jill, I've got the answer to that question, and the answer to that question is season 1. When the show started. That is the answer to this question. When did this become sabotage your students? When it began. Like, come on. Honestly.
Oh, I love lace.
Imagine you're a dragon.
Brooke's solo this week is called Purple Rain. It's an acrobatic routine.
Purple rain, purple rain. Sorry, I had to make the joke. Also, you know me, favourite cocktails are Purple Rain. That's a lie. Second favourite cocktails are Purple Rain. That's a lie. No, that's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah, that's the truth.
This is a huge week for Paige. She's dancing a solo to Ooh La La, and it's a can-can routine.
Did she say a can-can routine? Is this the can-can routine that she tried to get Paige to do during the episode of the recital back in season 3? Or am I completely making that up? I could be absolutely wrong. Oh, thank you so much, Lila, for sending Karen a membership to the channel. Now Karen, for the next month, she gets to watch all my videos early. And she also gets other things like emojis and... What else does she get? I've forgotten what my own membership is. She did say huge. She did. Guys, there was a huge mention somewhere in there. So editing Ethan, make sure you get that clip in the episode so the bingo people... Speaking of bingo, this is the final episode to use the current bingo formula. I will be adding a brand new bingo sheet in from next time. It'll probably have a lot less in it, but we'll add to it. So if there's anything that you notice in episodes moving forward that you're like, put that on the bingo card, make sure you comment down below.
So if I took you out of the group dance, is it going to be crying and your mother's going to be screaming and all this and all that? Or do you realize it's so that over the next 48 hours that you can concentrate on the duet and on the solo?
have they taken Paige out of the group number? Because if I'm being 100% honest, I'm fine with that, because I actually think that it's smarter for us to have a... Where am I going with this? I think it's actually smarter to let her focus on the 2 dances than force her to do 3 and spread her too thin. I think that would just make absolute sense, but you know what it is. It is what it is.
But the girls don't know the dance.
What can't you do? You can't do a torchite?
No, what I'm saying is before you took the other girls to demonstrate, you taught them the combo. You didn't have them learn it out there with the rest of the kids. They're demonstrators.
So we're just sending them out on stage to look like absolute melons when, I'm sorry, but they should have been taught the combo. Why have they not been taught the combo? If they're going out to demonstrate it, shouldn't they know the combo rather than learning it at the same time? That's unfair.
I think it's embarrassing that they're wearing my clothes.
I brought stuff to change. Would you like them to change? Take it off.
Wait, did she say I find it embarrassing that they're wearing my clothes? Isn't this your dance audition? Like, are they not doing the right thing? I don't understand. Why are we making this into a problem that it's not? Teach them the choreography, button your lips, get out there and do what you do best and be a bitch.
All right, let's go.
You're not replaceable. You're irreplaceable.
And who cares? You want to be replaced anyways.
Facts. If this witch kept on saying to me, you're replaceable, at some point I'm turning around and go, replace me then. Replace me. See if I care. Actually see if I care. Because actually I feel like my life would be so much better if you did replace me. So just go ahead and do it.
It's ridiculous. We bring our kids to dance class for extracurricular activity and they're scared.
Back up, squad work.
That's so sad. The fact that she's sitting there crying because I'm scared to dance for Abby. I don't think I've ever been to an extracurricular anything where I've been scared to go. I might have been nervous because certain shit was going on in my life, or I'm nervous because I've got a solo that I've got to do and I'm not entirely comfortable with it. But scared? I don't know. I don't know about that one.
All right. You are being kept. Go stand with them. All right. Overall, I am spoiled to have this many kids who want to be part of the Abby Lee Dance Company.
They don't want to be part of your shitty little dance school. They want to be on Dance Mums. That's the only reason why you're here. That's the only reason. Oh my god. Honestly. Her self-importance must have gone through the roof when this show aired. Because she suddenly thinks she's the most famous person in America. And they feed into it. They absolutely feed into it.
What was the issue? That's what I would like to know.
The feet and the right shoulder.
From what I saw, Paige, her alcicones were horrendous.
Why are we coming for Paige? Why are we coming for Paige on national television? What are we doing here? Like, actually, what are we doing here? Because I'm not happy about this. Why are we coming for Paige? I don't like you, woman with a bad haircut.
5, 6, 7, and up, up, down, down, and 1, 2, 3.
Good job, Paige!
She wouldn't have done that with Maddie. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Why do the adults always pick on Paige? Because Abby has spent the last 3 seasons telling us how shit she is. They have spent the last 80, 90 episodes of Dance Mums telling us how dreadful this girl is at dance. That is what Abby has done for the last 90 episodes of Dance Mums. I was about to say Drag Race. For Dance Mums. So why does everybody pick on Paige? Because that's what Abby is telling us to do. The reason why adults feel like they can pick on Paige is why Kathy can, why, what's his name? Irrelevant Dance Man can, Anthony, is because Abby spends so much time indoctrinating the audience into thinking that she's a terrible dancer. So, therefore, when parents gain the balls, they pick on the weakest member. And the weakest member, according to Abby, is Paige. So, effectively, that's how I felt about the situation. I am pissed off, I'm angry, I'm annoyed that Abby even put her in that situation because she would have never put Maddie in that situation. And it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
You know what Abby always says? She can talk about her dancers, but nobody else can.
Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Christy cooked with that line. Christy... She's cooking. She's cooking.
If you don't have what it takes to be a part of the Abby Lee Dance Company, let me...
I just completely missed the glass. Completely missed the glass. That went all down my leg. That's such a shame. It's not even on the ground, otherwise spillage is leakage, do you know what I mean? But like, damn, did I get that on camera? Because if I did, that's fucking funny.
Where is Abby? Like, why didn't she come in with us? She always comes in with us. She doesn't need to come. It's my kids that have the solos and the duets. She doesn't care about my kids.
I'm spotting Kelly in the iconic outfit, guys. In the iconic outfit, I'm seeing it. I know we're T-minus 10 minutes to destruction, and I am nervous. I am so nervous.
Hey, congrats, girls. I heard the duet and group both won at Nuvo yesterday. This is Allie that I saw yesterday at the audition. She did very well.
We don't fucking care. Who are these people? Who cares? Like, actually, who cares? I'm sorry, but I don't care. Get out of my dance space, do you know what I mean? Get out my dressing room. This is my time and you're introducing me to these randos.
Brooke, just remember what you're doing. Look at the judges. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Well, at least they get to perform. At least they get to perform before shit hits the fan. Let's just be glad that we get to see Paige and Brooke dance one last time. Okay? One last time. Relax, have a drink with me one last time. Okay, enough singing.
And I have done everything in my power to help this kid out. Now, all Paige has to do is go out there and win. Because if she doesn't, I have a whole bunch of kids in the wings that can.
Okay, that was the clip that I reacted to. Let's get on with the explanation. So why is Kelly in the wings? Why is Kelly in the wings? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? You know what? She kind of slayed, you know. She absolutely did. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I'm being very generous, guys. I'm being very fucking generous. Just be aware of that, please. But it's just because it's Paige. And Paige, when she dances and she does it well, just makes me smile, man. It does. It's just nice. It's just nice. But this is a very easy dance. I think apart from all the flips, I feel like I could have done it. Like that's how easy it was. I'm going to give it a 9 out of generosity because it is her final solo on the show. And I actually feel like it's better than some of the shit she's been given. But it was a little bit below her level. And if this is the really good can-can dance that she could have done at the recital, I'm kind of glad she didn't do it at the recital, do you know what I mean?
Paige has been given the same corrections for 3 years and still does not see the importance of correcting them.
Well, lucky for you, you don't have to correct them no more because they're leaving now. So, fuck ya. Was it a good number? Absolutely. Was it a good number? Absolutely. I'd give it a 9 as well. Like, I don't like the whole writhing on the floor kind of thing. Like, it's a good number, but like, I wish that she just did something else than just kind of rolling around the floor, arching her back. Like, some of the tricks are nice, but they also just make me so uncomfortable because I'm like, ow, that must be really sore. So, like, part of me is kind of glad that we're not going to see any more solos from Brooke, because they all just look like they hurt so much. Do you know what I mean? Like, they just look uncomfortable. So yeah, I'm not sure how I felt about that, but I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a very good solo, don't get me wrong. I wish that throughout her time on the show, she was given more contemporary numbers, lyrical. I don't know about ballet, because Abby's idea of ballet is not exactly my idea of ballet, so meh. But I just wish that we'd gotten to see something different from her rather than, oh, we're doing another acro routine. But yeah, it is what it is. She did well for her last solo on this stage and on this show, so I'm happy, I'm content.
Not only did Brooke mess up a big step, but she also had zero energy. The name of her music is Purple Rain, but the only thing that she's the princess of is Boring Town, USA.
Oh, it was Purple Rain as in like the reign of a monarch. Well, that wasn't made explicitly clear. Like, come on, what's going on here?
They may be a hot mess. The duet with Maddie and Kalani is my secret weapon. I want to enter that here at Sheer Talent because I need a big win in New York City.
Did you like my acting there? Did you like it? Did you like my, oh, I didn't know this was going to happen. Yeah, I've known all along. I've known all along. I'm assuming we get to see the duet, because actually I didn't know that. I was under the impression that Maddie and Kalani did it, and they were told, oh yeah, we're pulling this duet, and that's why it all kicked off.
Yeah,
Can they do it as an exhibition and not compete against Paige and Brooke, or Paige and Chloe?
and not be scored?
Not be adjudicated?
But I want a winning duet.
Big up Melissa. Let me make a note of that. Let me make a note of that somewhere. Melissa, you have outshone yourself. You tried your best to go after Abby and be like, please let them have their moment. Let them have their moment. Please do not take this away from Paige and Chloe. And I've got to appreciate it. I've really got to appreciate that from Melissa. Because clearly, I mean, listen, I've heard on the podcast that apparently Melissa texted Christy on the day when they were on the way to New York, and because they went separately, and said to Christy, you're gonna hate me today. Like, Christy has been very open about that on the podcast. So the fact that Melissa obviously knew this was gonna happen and has tried to be like, if you want them to perform, fine, but don't let it be marked. Please don't let it be marked. It's so frustrating because Abby's so unreasonable is the word I would use. What do you mean you've got no faith in your students? Why would you bother giving them a duet if you've got no faith in them? Do you know what I mean? If you were planning on giving Kalani and Maddie the duet anyway, why not just let them have the duet? What we doing here?
Teams that already performed just aren't cutting it. I want to put my best foot forward, and that foot belongs to a girl named Kalani. Sorry, kids. That's show business.
At this point in time, I do not want to comment, but because I'm just angry and I'm upset. I'm not angry at Kalani. I'm not angry at Kira. I'm not angry at Melissa. I'm not angry at Maddie. I'm angry at Abby. Abby is the root of all evil. They say money? No. Abby is the root of all evil. I'm not rating this dance. I refuse. Put my foot down. Put my finger down, really. But put my foot down, and I'm not marking this because the dance was good. but it shouldn't have been here. This was not in the program at the start of the episode, so it's not getting a score from me. I hate that I've had to watch that, because I shouldn't have had to. I shouldn't have had to. I should have just heard that it won and been like, oh yeah, sick, cool. Kalani's a great dancer, and I feel like that duet has redeemed her from her failed attempts at duets on AUDC.
In the dressing room. Today? Yeah. She wasn't doing it. They also learned it this summer.
They just learned it 2 days ago.
Idiots.
Oh, this whole conversation just makes me angry. You know it's bad when I've got nothing to say and I'm angry. I'm just upset. I'm upset and I don't know what to say because I know where this ends up. And I'm just sat here like, I don't know what happened. But, like, I don't want to blame Melissa too much because she did have that moment of, please, Abby, don't let it get marked. Let them perform it, but don't let it get marked.
Jenny was a good girl, always tried to do her best. We grew up like sisters more than friends. Now the same before we split, just like a wishbone.
Yeah, I thought that was so much more emotionally powerful than the other one. Like, wow, that was emotional. Like, I could feel myself welling up because this is the last time that Paige and Chloe are gonna dance together ever, and that's sad because they've been dancing together for so long, and I'm getting upset thinking about it. Do you know what I mean? This is such a powerful duet, and is powerful with context, and the context is that like I said, that their friendship has been something that they've had since they were very, very young, and there's such big parts of each other's lives that this being the final time that they dance together, wow, damn. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm getting upset, so let's stop thinking about it. But yeah, let's give it a 10. Let's give it a 10. Let's give it a 10 because it deserved it. It deserved it. It deserved it. It's brilliant. Oh, damn. Just getting emotional.
Liar.
I wasn't a liar. I asked Abby. I was not a liar.
You lie all the time, Melissa, and now you're having your kid lie.
Yeah, this is getting tough. This is getting tough. Yeah, I feel like Melissa is not the person that they should be having a go at. The person they should be having a go at is triple her size.
But you guys are always secrets.
Because we don't trust you!
Find out!
Hard lesson to learn when you're 12. That your friends really aren't their friends. Their mothers will stab you right in the heart.
Other moms are mad that Kalani and Maddie did their duet.
Can we just talk about how Jill and Holly are like this against the wall? I'm not here. I am not part of this conversation. Please do not include me. Like, it's actually mental that they're just stood there and they're like, I can't talk. Okay, to everyone in the chat that's saying they didn't listen to Melissa, would you listen to Melissa in that moment? Considering everything and all the history that they have with Melissa and all the times that she has lied. Melissa is in the right in this situation, don't get me wrong. However, boy who cried wolf, she's done it too many times now. And I feel so horrendous for all three of them in the situation because the trust is gone. There is no trust between them.
Keep your head up. Don't let all of that get to any of you.
And
Okay?
other people are allowed to
I know,
perform
Chloe.
too.
I know.
Or Chloe.
Just, you know who your friends are. That's all I gotta say. Okay.
Well, we know
I'm
what's
a nice
important.
friend. Maddie's her friend.
You are.
I'm sorry, but her mouth wasn't even moving to the same letters that were on the screen. Do you know what I mean? Like, I cannot believe that they set her up like that. Because, but But then again, I'm not being funny. Anyone with a fucking brain should be able to see that that is not what Maddie said. And if you believe that, then you are part of the problem. You are actually part of the issue. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Hi. Girls, you all know Kalani.
Yes, of course.
Of course, Jill. I know some of the moms didn't recognize her when she came in, but this is her mother, Kira.
Hi.
Say hello.
Hi, Kira. I actually don't hate Kira, to be fair. I haven't, like, got any strong feelings on her from AUDC. So, like, I've not got any resentment left over for her. Do you know what I mean? Like, with Christy Ray, could not stand that woman on AUDC. And when she came over to Dance Moms, I held that resentment, and I don't think she got much better, I can't lie. But Kira, I don't have that same feeling towards, so I don't know.
I've had auditions, and I've seen a lot of great talents. So I think Kalani might be our right fit.
The whole package.
Right.
And yet Kalani did not turn up to a single audition. So what was the point of the auditions if she was just gonna rock up and do what she wanted? Like, actually, what was the point of the auditions? Tell me quickly. You got 5 seconds. Oh, now who's lost for words?
We don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it. And I'm tired of Abby throwing it in my face every week that she's going to replace my kids. Here, replace them.
Honestly, I have this exact same, like, sentiment towards people making empty threats. If you make an empty threat, do it. See if I care. Like, actually see if I care. Do it. Go for it. Because why not? If you're going to replace my kid. Stop chitter-chattering about it and do it.
Brooke, is your mother
We
speaking
come as
for
a team. We're all leaving.
Brooke, is your mother speaking for you? Do you not want to dance? I just want your mother to quit speaking for you. You're 15 years old. Grow the hell up.
You know what? You shut the hell up.
Slay. Kelly's a woman of the people. Kelly is a woman of the people. She's speaking the truth right now. She is speaking the truth.
Abby, if you're not happy with my kid because she doesn't sit here and smart mouth you and say something back, we will leave.
That's fine.
Kelly, why? I'm
You know
just
what?
asking.
Don't even
I'm
speak
just
to me.
asking.
Why are we getting involved, Kira? Why are we getting involved? This is not your place. Why are we getting involved? Why are we doing this? What is the point? What is the point? Why are we doing this? What are we doing here? Like, actually, what are we doing here? Honestly, I feel sick right now. I actually feel sick.
You just sit here and say that my daughter looks miserable, so maybe we should put Kalani in her place.
No, I never said that.
Yes, you most certainly
No,
did.
I didn't, dingbat. Listen, I said, Brooke, is your mother
Get
speaking
your
for you?
finger
Do you
out
want to
of
be
my face.
Girls out there, girls.
Yeah, you
Girls
wouldn't
out
even
there,
get
girls.
for me.
Okay, we've seen it. We've seen it. And honestly, unpopular opinion, Kelly was well within her right to do that. Woo! Okay, that was absolutely mental. Okay, we've seen it. We can all breathe. Let's just do a calming breathing exercise, shall we? Just okay. I feel a little bit calmer now. Honestly, I'm not being funny. I would have done worse than just slap her. She's coming at me, gnashing her jaws at me, gnashing her grotty little teeth at me. Yeah, I'm slapping her. It was a slap and a hair pull. So, you know what? Fair game. In my head, I don't know why, but I envisioned, like, she was like, bam, 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 and then the hair pull. I thought there was, like, multiple hits, but clearly not. And honestly, someone in the chat just said it took 4 whole seasons for Abby to get smacked. Good riddance. Facts. How did she not get slapped well before this? There have been so many times this season, not even this season, but over the 3 seasons, that she has deserved to get slapped. I'm surprised we haven't dealt with a who killed Abby situation at this point, because genuinely, every single one of those mums would have had a motive. Every single one of them. In fact, that is a fascinating idea for a TV show. Okay, nobody steal that. I'm going to write the screenplay. But genuinely, I'm astonished because, like, at least at least Kelly got revenge. Do you know what I mean? At least Kelly got something. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Honestly, she deserved that. And Holly being like, "Girls, out the room, out the room." Big up. Big up. Honestly, she's always a queen. She's always a queen.
Turn around. You are nuts.
No,
You're out the room. Now, out of the room. Maddie, you too. All of you out of the room.
I can't believe that Christy's standing there like she's just watched Kelly slaughter somebody. That is not the reaction to just watching somebody bat. That, like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but they did not have that reaction to you and Leslie fighting it out on the streets of New York. Not New York, New Orleans, the other new place. And you're stood there like you've just watched the most fucking awful thing that's ever happened in the history of humanity.
Get away. Call the police right now.
Go ahead. You are coming at me.
And listen, I've done my reading. I've done my reading on the court case, and that's exactly what it came down to. Abby was the aggressor in that situation, so therefore, reasonable force. So actually, there's a couple of things that I've learned from listening to the podcast. First of all, they just randomly had a vehicle waiting to pick Kelly up and take her to the airport. Secondly, the tapes of this incident went missing when the police arrived, and it was actually because the producers removed them so that they couldn't be used. And also because they made Abby look absolutely horrendous. And apparently a producer said to them, this is really behind the scenes gossip, apparently a producer said to them, "Would you really want America seeing those tapes? Because it would make you guys look like horrendous mothers for putting your children through that." And I was like, rah, okay, so we're just holding Abby to no accountability whatsoever. Cool, okay. But that's what this channel's here for, to hold Abby accountable because she's an awful human being.
Hi, my name is Abby Lee Miller, and a woman just grabbed and pulled my hair and scratched my face.
Oh, look. Oh, boo-hoo, calling the police. Bitch, this is not going to go your way. This is not going to go your way at all.
In my face. 500-pound hog pretending to eat me.
500-pound hog.
You need to leave now. We'll get the rest of your stuff. You need to leave now. Trust me. Now I'm gonna get your girls.
Why, what's going on?
Yeah, this is all reeking of cover-ups, conspiracies, just too much. Because why is Holly being like, you need to get out of here now. You need to get out of here now. You need to go. You need to leave. You need to get out of here. It's crazy. Listen, it's a shame because Kelly did not deserve anything that happened to her on this show. I don't think she's done anything to warrant this kind of abuse and torture for her children and for herself.
White, she has a black and gold dress on, and she has short, like a haircut that's like cool and trendy, like it's long in the front and short in the back.
Cool and trendy hair. That's our Kelly. That's just a wild way of describing Kelly, I can't lie. Like, that could describe anybody. Cool and trendy. Fantastic. So apparently Abby said that Paige looked like she was on drugs. Are you on drugs? Are you fucking on drugs? That's a iconic Big Brother moment. I mean, context is key, obviously, because I accuse my friends of being on drugs all the time when they say stupid shit or they do silly things. But, like, it's not okay to say to a child. It's just not. It's just absolutely wild. Like, you just don't say that to Brooke, do you know what I mean? You don't say that to anybody.
No. No. If it was like my knee or my foot, absolutely.
Sorry, what the fuck are you gonna use your knee and your legs for? You don't teach dance or anything, so what are you gonna need your knees and your leg for? Tyler with the $20. Get your finger out of my face! That's what that was. And that is your reward. $20. Thank you so much, dude. Honestly, means the world. Sorry, brain just froze there for a second. Yeah, the Prosecco's getting to me a little bit.
I think the kids also know that they have to compete. The day, unfortunately, is not over. It's the second time this season where the girls have to be block a number moments before they go on stage to perform. And
I completely forgot that we are in the middle of a group dance. Like, what's going on? What is going on? What's happening here?
I am finished. Now I'm gonna reblock the number and nobody is ever gonna know that your two kids were in it in the first place.
Except when they watch it on national television. I feel like she hasn't really thought this through. They're obviously gonna know that they were in it when they watch the episode and go, oh, you're a dickhead. Grey's Anatomy mentioned. Grey's Anatomy is one of my favourite shows. I'm obsessed with that show. I don't think you understand how happy I am whenever there's a new episode. There's not any other show like that. It's not my favourite show. My favourite show is Doctor Who. But there's not any show like Grey's Anatomy that I watch every episode and I just smile when I finish the episode and I'm like, banged it. Amazing.
Everything in my dreams, I want to see the world. Everything is beautiful. Just to see you smile makes everything so beautiful.
I just feel sad because I'm not gonna rank it. I'm not gonna rank it because I'm not gonna give it a rating purely because I just don't feel like this number was complete. If this had been a complete number, it would have been fucking beautiful. It would have been incredible. It would have been gorgeous. But it just isn't. And that's really a shame. And I'm a little bit disappointed, I can't lie. I'm just so sad because, like I said, it could have been something so special. I'm just sad, guys. I'm sad. I didn't want this day to come. When I started the show and I knew that, like, Kelly left in season 4, episode 7, I didn't think I'd get here. But it's been a year. And that year has flown by. And we're here. And we've said goodbye to her. Damn. This is not how the story should have gone. Abby, the ghosts of Christmas past, present and future will be visiting you this Christmas. And they'll be bringing you cocaine for season 5.
5th place goes to entry number 163, Ooh La La.
Imagine the adjudicators are like, you're not Paige. Who are you? But Paige getting fifth, fair. Fair and valid, honestly. Fair and valid.
4th place goes to entry number 164, Purple Rain.
You're not Brooke. Who? Who are you? Oh, sorry, guys. I just did the same joke 2 times in a row. I'm creatively out of ideas, I can't lie.
2nd place goes to entry number 165, Wishbone.
Yay! Paige and Chloe won, guys! Woo! I'm so happy. They won. Amazing. Beautiful. Love you guys.
And now, your top score goes to entry number 166, Beautiful Revenge.
Yeah, fair and valid. They deserve to win. They did a good job. I was impressed.
If the moms don't like it, all I have to say is that everyone's replaceable.
Oh, we got an everyone's replaceable mention. Yada, yada, yada. Boo, 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 boo. I think at this point, the mums are just in a situation of like, what the fuck do we do now? Like, actually, what do we do? Because I'm so tired of this happening every single week. Well, this was an episode of Dance Moms, and I don't really know how to take it if I'm being 100% honest. I really don't. I personally feel like this was one of the toughest episodes to watch. purely because I know how unjust this situation was. Not only was Kelly 100%, in fact, not even 100%, 1,000% in the right, Abby, I feel like this is such a turning point, and it's so disappointing that we've got to this point, that we're now just heading on a slippery slope down towards the end of time, and I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I don't know. We'll see how it gets on, but I'm not hopeful, because I can just tell each episode is going to be tougher and tougher to watch, especially without Kelly there. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that YouTube stuff that you guys do so well. And I will see you guys in the next episode, whenever that may be. But until then, keep on ranting, and I'll see you guys later. Bye now. See ya.